What's up, guys? I'm coming at you here with a new live and a new name. I got a team built with SpecsTar and I'm going to hit the OU ladder with it. See what we can find. The reason I changed my name is because, of course, the last one was pretty damn generic and, well, it was vanilla to a satirical point. And with that, it became hard to do any sort of branding. We're just going to score our first KO right off the bat with the specs. I never see it coming. And with that, it became hard to do branding, and I thought this one would be easier for that front, which is why I wanted to try something new. Here, I know he's going to do Icy Wind, but I kind of have to go into Latios anyway. He goes into Altaria, which, depending on if it's physically attacking or specially attacking, either Scizor or Heatran is going to wall it, and I'm going to go hard into Scizor first. He makes a play, good for him. See if he's faster. I don't know why he's so sure of that, because Heatran could have been the switch as well. But if it works out for him, I guess. We're just going to do a KO. Oh no, we won't. I was forgetting Intimidate. That's my bad. Oh, we're going to get rid of that Landorus, which is going to look to open things up for this if I get it back in cleanly. Could see him try to go into Altaria here. I just want to go hard into Heatran. I'm expecting him to be not Body Slam. I was expecting him to be a Dragon Dance variant based on the way you... That's unfortunate. That is really unfortunate. Oh, jeez. Here, I think I'm going to have to bait him into taking this Toxic. Throw off an HP Ice. Magnezone is not an answer to Zapdos. Nihilego always welcomes in Tar. I could also go Latios to put a little bit more pressure on, which I will do. Should get a KO with Psyshock here. Yep, that's not going to wall this. Psyshock's going to take chunks out of anything he has. If Keldio's not Scarf, the game's already over. And Nihilego being Scarf means it's probably not. So, there we go. We'll chalk out the first stubby and try to find another game. Here we see a game that looks pretty threatening, actually. The Lele Zamcore is always dangerous. I could just lead off with T-Tar. That way if he goes Landorus, I can lull him into a false sense of security. He clicks Rocks, I click Ice Beam. See if that works out. That's the plan, at least. I guess he's really thinking about his turn. I was thinking about ideas for future content, and I'm thinking about starting a mystery dungeon let's play soon. I've always been really into those games. I love the story. And here I'm going to take a second to make him think I'm looking for a switch in, and I'm just gonna click Ice Beam. Yeah, get baited, son. I guess we got a Metallica fan there. And we see Ha and we go Zapdos. Unfortunately, he gets static, but it's basically Electric Scald. That's what it does. He doesn't have Frothorn. I wonder if he's going to try and scout for the Heat Wave, because most Zapdos run Heat Wave. He appears to be more especially defensive. He's probably going to click Protect here. I think I just want to get the Tar back in. I still need the Zapdos for the Hawlucha. Yeah, I expected the Protect there, and I'm just going to collect the Flamethrower again. He has nothing that takes it too well. I still don't know what Mystery Dungeon game I would play. I'm kind of leaning towards the first one, Blue Rescue Team, because it had the best story, and frankly, that game was a masterpiece. One of the best things they ever came out with. It's a little youth targeted, but a really cool story. He goes down to Lele. I'm just going to defog. And here I'm going to go Heatran. He could well predict that, but I'm not in a position where I need to take any chances. I'm just going to get the rocks up. I could also click Lava Plume. Can't really go wrong here. Goes in a Ha. It's a Seed, and I'm still just going to go in a Zapdos. He could predict it. I'm not really trying to try too much here. Kind of jumbled my words there, but I'm really not taking much for chances here. I don't have to. And that's unfortunate there, but this game's clearly going in a direction. We have gotten some luck here, and obviously I prefer a good, clean game, but I think regardless it would have been going in our favor. Here I'm going to go hard Tyranitar to scout for Hidden Power Fire. If he has it, he'd probably click it now. See Fusion Bolt. That wouldn't have done anything to Scizor. And here I'm just going to throw off the Dark Pulse and hit something hard. Yeah, we'll take those. And we're going to do a ton there. The next Sand turn's going to KO it, and we're going to double down here. I think he has to go Lele here because priority hits Zam too hard. I'm just going to go into the Heatran and click the Lava Plume. If he ever lets Lele go down, then it's just a matter of stalling out the terrain, so probably try to see him try to maybe hit Heatran here and then switch to Alakazam the next turn and attempt to finish it off. That's what I think is a reasonable possibility for what he'll do, but if Shadow Ball's his best move to hit Heatran, then he's in for a world of hurt. He might have been trying to predict the Latios. Here I'm just going to go in his Zapdos. Yeah, I wasn't going to let Alakazam hit Heatran while it was -1. And here I'm just going to throw off some discharges. He's going to get our static. And yeah, it's going to knock us out. I think this is what I do. I think I protect here. Shadow. There's no way he doesn't have Focus Blast on both of them. That's crazy. I wasn't even thinking about that. I would have taken a Focus Blast. Definitely, but oh well, this makes the win con cleaner. Definitely, if you're playing with these mons, you're gonna want to have Focus Blast on at least one of them. And Heatran is why. Heatran runs rampant in this meta. It's as good as it's ever been, especially defensive Heatran. That's one of my favorite sets there is. And here this is going to go down and the train's going to expire. Say GG to the opponent because he was kind of talking to us at the start. Normally I don't say it just because most people don't say it anymore. It's kind of a lost art, but say it there. I'm just going to go with this as my lead. It covers anything. Here I'm going to click the Heat Wave. Is that Normalium? Hydro Vortex Keldeo? What? Wow. That is not a set. Gets me though. I mean, what are you going to do? Just going to throw off a trick trying to catch the Frothorn here. And I can just go Scizor. Getting off a good chunk on this is useful for the late game. Thunder. And it's Specs. Okay. Wow. Well, he's already catching me off guard big time. That is not the way to start this game. I was just trying to make the pivot there on the Icy Wind. He doesn't have a Swift Swim Abuser. It's an interesting choice to have Pelipper with no Swift Swim. I guess it's just to turn Keldeo into a nuke, and here I'm going to predict Keldeo coming out and throw off a Toxic. He decides to stay in. I'm just going to get those rocks back up. He's not keeping them off. Here I'm going to click Protect, see what he wants to lock into. Now I'm going to predict him. Oh, wow. He just stays in knowing that I know he's... I don't think that was the right play by him because he knows that I know he's Specs, so Zygarde is free there, but he decided to click Thunder anyway. I don't think it was the right play, but it worked out for him objectively, so what are you going to do? And it's looking like this is a probable loss. Oh well, I mean, I don't know what he's saying. He gets a nickname, maybe? Yeah, I don't know what he's talking about. He might be having an aneurysm. Look, a hard Zygarde here. We're going to dodge that. Who cares? The game's pretty much over anyway. Yeah, we keep dodging him. Oh, poor baby. The world's smallest violin is playing just for you, my friend. Seeds or no seeds, he was not walling this. He was going to have to switch out or let it die regardless. He could have got a little bit of chip on it, but what does that do in the long run of this game? Oh. That's amusing. I wonder what Frothorn's going to lock into. have to go hard Tyranitar regardless. Leech Seed. I'm gonna knock out the landers with the flamethrower. You should be able to clean this up by clicking Dazzling Gleam. See Pelipper come out, that lets me go Latios. Now I gotta throw off a Psyshock here. I gotta keep clicking Psyshock. No reason not to. Just harden a Coco here. This is interesting because I go into Zygarde, it's a 50-50. And if I go into Tyranitar, I'm not sure if I live this. I'm gonna have to pull up the handy dandy calculator. Coco, review choice specs, Tyranitar, blank set. I'm not sure how much defense I have exactly. I know I have, HP. So yeah, that's gonna knock out T-Tar most likely. I'm gonna click Extreme Speed here. And he lets Coco go down, and that's the game. He had it, and I think he blew it. That's my take on this. It's Gyro Ball, and I should be able to just knock this out with Flamethrower. GG, Mr. Cranky Pants. And we're probably gonna get one or two more here. It's probably just gonna be a nice little short one. His lead. His team's real weak to Scizor. He's got a lot of issues dealing with it. I wonder what his game plan for that is. I'm just gonna throw off a Bullet Punch and then I'll defog his rocks. Yeah, I'm just gonna defog those. See, he's got leftovers. We'll see if he wants to stay in. I'm just gonna go hard Latios here. And I'm gonna click the Spec Surf and probably do a lot to something. Wow, he lets me do that to his lander, so that was not the play by him. That was not the correct play. He should have kept that thing. Now what does he have for switching in on Zygarde? We go hard Heatran here. He's probably going to go hard Landers here, but I'm just going to get up my rocks. Yeah, well, he's not going to have anything to hit Zapdos. Here I can just click Heat Wave. Pretty freely. Yeah, we're going to take that thing down. Securum come out, and normally these things wouldn't be HP Fire. They're usually Sub-Zero Slammer, but it could be considering how weak to Scizor he is. So I'm gonna make the hard Tyranitar play. I don't think Flamethrower thaws, so there's no point in clicking that. Try to thaw the good old. Well, actually, it does hit the Magearna switch in, so yeah. Gonna stay frozen, and I guess he's not switching out, so I'm gonna click Dark Pulse, and we're gonna stay frozen. Sigh. That's super annoying. Super annoying. I'm just gonna click Psyshock here. Magearna. you know what? I'm going to click Psyshock, predicting him to Volt Switch here. There we go. This Metacham, I'm sure he's just going to click Fake Out. He's going to let Scizor roost up, and we're going to see what his initial switch into it is. Basically, it looks like he's got nothing for it at all. He misses his high jump kick or max defense Mega Scizor. No, it would have got us, I guess. I think I underestimated that Metacham. I think he's adamant. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, this might be the only period of playing Pokemon Showdown where I've ever gotten more luck than my opponents. I'm going to make the big boy play here and go hard side guard. And here I get a click 1,000 arrows. That will not knock us out. And we definitely save this. Weakest link's probably Heatran. Gonna protect just in case that makes the difference between surviving an Earth Power and not. Here, just gonna click Lava Plume freely. Oh wow, that did nothing, his Earth Power. We'll see Hawk come out here. But we should be safe as long as we don't let it set up. Good to click Lava Plume here. We had priority in the back, so and it doesn't have its defense boost because it didn't come in after Coco. He proves, I don't know why. I'm not clicking anything but Lava Plume. I'm just going to go into Zapdos first and click Discharge. That should be the safest way to end this. And he's just going to quit. And that's going to be all for the video. Thank you for watching. Have yourselves a good night.